Welcome in, Libra. We are going to look at the month of August and the energy of Leo season and how that is impacting you, what you can expect. So, Leo season rules, or Leos rule the fifth house, which is the house of fun, of finding your authentic self and showing that to the world. Leos are standout energy. Relationships with kids and casual relationships are emphasized here, and also the ability to commit. Creativity and pleasure is also well aspected right now. So these are all the energies that we're working with when we are in the Leo season. So there are two things I wanted to look at. I wanted to see what is being spotlighted this season for Libra, and then also finances. The finances for the collective were just really coming up this season. So let's go ahead and see what is the sun spotlighting for Libras during this Leo season. So the sun rules the fifth house as well. So when you think of sun, think of vitality. So what is being spotlighted for Libras this Leo season? And Leo season goes from July 22nd until around August 21st, August 22nd, right around there. So what is being spotlighted for Libras? The card says vegetable garden. It's card number 41. It's time to check in. It's time to check in with and reflect on the seeds you have planted. So what have you been planting? What is your harvest going to look at? Where have you been spending your energy, your time, your thoughts, your money, all of that? All of that is energy. So let's pull some clarifiers here for Libra. I will say, so far in these readings for Leo season, there's definitely an energy of reflection, seeing where you are at in life, seeing what is working, what isn't working, and then making changes. So let's see what's going on with Libra. What is the sun spotlighting? And the sun is spotlighting these things to bring in greater happiness and joy, expansion and growth. So let's see what's going on with Libra. Seven of Swords. Interesting. Virgo just had that card. Ace of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so what is being spotlighted is, where are you draining your energy? What is draining your energy? This is going to be thoughts, ideas, and people. I'm really feeling people here that are draining your energy. There's no expansion and growth in this area of life. So what area of life is this? Is it a relationship? Is it sabotaging thoughts? Is it, what is this for you? I feel like this is the reflect and review part for you, Libra. What is it that is basically, I want to say stealing your joy, but this is more like stealing your time and energy. And there's really no benefit to it. Nothing can come from it. It's a very contracted energy. Nothing can come from it. What is that for you? That is what is going to be highlighted and spotlighted this month, so that you can move past that. Ace of Wands. It's time to bring in new growth, expansion, greater creativity, more happiness, more joy, more time spent doing things that bring you happiness and joy, that bring you satisfaction, and there's the energy of gratification here, but not in a shallow way, in a way that is really expansive, that will really help you to grow and expand and welcome in and attract new energies into your life. And this being a seven of swords, it's minor arcana. I don't feel like this is a huge change. I feel like this is a very minor change that needs to be made, Libra, in order to, it's almost just kind of like pivoting your thinking or pivoting what you are doing, to welcome in some new energies. Maybe you just need to change it up a little bit and do things differently. Try something new. Try a new sport, maybe you just need a change of scenery, a vacation. But this is definitely welcoming in new action. This is a new way of doing things. So welcoming in new action. What new action can you welcome in that will help bring you expansion? I don't feel like the big changes are going to happen this month, but you are getting clarity regarding what new actions you need to take, the stale energy that you need to move away from. And I feel like this is just your mindset, and it feels like for some of you Libras, you've gotten really rigid in your routine. It's time to kind of mix things up, try something new, step out of your comfort zone so that you can welcome in some new opportunities for growth. This also feels like welcoming in new friendships, meeting new people, welcoming in new friendships. I'm also really feeling, with especially with this 5 of Cups, some of you stepping into or being asked to be of greater service to others, greater service to those that are grieving, that have gone through loss, that are just having a really hard time. And maybe this is what pulls you out of kind of your rigid routine. Maybe you have a family member or friend that is really needing you to shine your light for them, to help them in a really dark place. So it does feel like stepping up and being in service to others. This could also be, a service project that you're doing for somebody, or deciding that we all have something to offer. We all have gifts, but you choosing to offer your services and gifts to somebody, being selfless. This could also be a way to help pull you out of maybe a sabotaging behavior, or maybe feeling really stuck. Being of service, a service project, something like that could be very helpful in pulling you out of any kind of depressive funk that you might be in. But ultimately, the what is being spotlighted here are areas that need to grow, areas that could use some expansion. The whole point is to kind of shake things up a little bit so that you can welcome in greater vitality and joy for yourself. I just want to see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, see, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So there definitely is a change, the energy of change coming in. This kind of also feels like holding on really tight to something that is no longer serving you, is keeping you small. It's not helpful. So I feel like things will become uncomfortable enough this month that you will decide to take action and make some changes here. So take a look at, what are you sowing? What seeds have you planted? Interesting. So far, everybody's had a very similar message. I'm just really curious to see what is coming up this month. Interesting energy. There's also an energy here in general, but I am really feeling it with you, Libra, as far as parenting yourself, taking care of yourself, doing what you know you need to do for you to welcome in a more balanced and grounded way of being. Makes me wonder, like, what is going on. I mean, yeah, makes me wonder what's going on collectively. whatever it is, you don't have the energy to frivolously, I have a hard time saying that word, give it away. Anywhere where your energy is draining, it's time to take some action there to stop that. I do feel like we all need to be very mindful of our energy levels. I feel like we're just going to need all the energy we can get. I mean, I feel that way all the time, but very interesting. So the other thing I wanted to look at that was really coming up was finances. So let's look at Libra's finances this Leo season. What's going on with Libra financially? I keep hearing take your time. Oh, interesting. This is kind of what I was saying. The card says Heather, card number 14, another 5 here, 4, 5. Oh, interesting. We've got 41 here, and then we have 14 here. The card says you are worthy, my dear. Silence the noise that strips you of your peace. So I will tell you the things that I'm seeing so far as a theme with these readings is peace, cultivating peace, slowing down, which seems kind of weird because we're in a fire season. We're in Leo season. Leos are not, it's not usually slower energy, but I feel like this is asking us to be very mindful of our energy. Slow the silence, or slow the energy down. Have some silence the noise that strips you of your peace. So financially speaking, what is stripping you of your peace? Is there something in your life that you could invest more in that would bring in greater peace? Are you making do with something when you really could afford to fix the thing or buy a new thing? How can you simplify your life? That could also be, maybe you're spending too much, or maybe you're giving too much of your time or money. Maybe it's time to reel that back in. That could go along with that 7 of Swords too. Let's get some clarifiers regarding finances. And when I say finances, I mean, yes, the actual physical dollar is a part of that, but it's also your energy, how you are spending and investing your energy as well. Get that out of the glare. And 5s can be tricky numbers. When there's a lot of 5 energy, which you have here, 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 when you have a lot of 5 energies, that's definitely, that can be an uncomfortable energy because it's things that need to change, things that need to shift. It can be kind of stagnant energy or feeling kind of stuck, not really knowing what needs to be done, what needs to be shifted. And I feel like that quieting the noise, welcoming in more peace is really going to be very helpful in giving you direction this month. Okay, so what else do Libra need? What do the Libras need to know about money? Definitely feeling the energy of needing to calm down, not being so focused on money. So we have the star energy coming in, which tells me there is going to be, a steady flow coming in. There is the opportunity to have more money coming in, more peace coming in, finding that you're worrying that you don't need. Maybe there was a time in your life where you really were constantly focused and worried about money. Like that was just always on your mind? Am I going to be able to pay my bills? This could be a realization that, you know what, I've moved past that. Like, I've overcome that. I don't need to stay so focused on money and whether or not I'm going to have enough. There's a steady flow coming in. So I do really love that energy. Also, the energy of 10 of Wands, not allowing money to or finances to control you or to drain you of your energy. I feel like the Libra, for most of you, if you are worrying about money, stop worrying about it. Don't focus so much on it. There's also the energy here of, if you're trying to make something fit or you're trying to make something work out, especially in work or with an investment or something like that, and it just isn't working, set it aside, move away from it right now. Now is not the time. This could also be speaking of, in what ways could your finances lessen your burden? What action do you need to take to lessen your burden with when it comes to money? But there's definitely an energy of like clinging too tightly. I'm feeling that with the 9 of Cups here, to wanting to hold on to something too tightly. It's almost like an obsessive energy here. There's like an obsessive energy with money here, and that's not going to be very helpful. That's not going to bring you peace or peace of mind. So you're definitely being asked here to focus less on holding on to the money, less worrying about the money, and resources. It's really interesting because it's almost like a hoarding type of an energy here. With money, this could be things too. I'm really feeling that with the 9 of Cups, which is not necessarily what the 9 of Cups feels like, but that's what I'm feeling with this guy. Like, he's just really feeling like he's got to hold on to everything. And when you hold on to something, you cling really tightly to something, you often lose it. It doesn't stick around. When you have more of the energy of like the star, like that free flowing, you're calm, you're peaceful, you're taking care of yourself, you are taking care of those around you, you are open, you may not have all the answers or know exactly what's coming up, but you are trusting that the universe is going to provide for you. That opens up your energy field to allow more in. I'll say, if you have an all or nothing kind of attitude towards anything, really, that would be a really great thing to work on this month. Avoid black and white thinking, especially with finances, because that's what this question was about. But in general, avoid black and white thinking. This is good, that is bad. If you have a financial situation that you're having a hard time deciding what to do or what your next step should be, stay out of the rigid thinking, and allow the universe to open your mind to new possibilities. I also feel like if there's any kind of new investment or large purchase that you're thinking about making, I would not do it this month. I would probably wait. If you can wait, if it's something you can wait on, I would wait. These two cards together I don't know why, but I'm feeling medical bills here. I'm feeling something with health. So there could be an unexpected nothing to, necessarily worry about, like don't freak out, but this could be an energy of something coming up health, medical wise, that you weren't expecting. This could even be an unexpected vet bill, something like that coming up. So just, maybe having some money set aside. Again, you're not hoarding it, but just something to be mindful of. Interesting energies so far, you guys. It really is. Let's see what's on the bottom here. We've got the Page of Cups. I love that there is water energy coming in. So offers of new, not even necessarily new. This just feels like a new way of approaching money, of approaching resources. Again, trusting that the universe is going to provide for you, that all of your needs are going to be met, and it's not something that you need to be so worried about enforcing. Any kind of forcing clingy energy regarding money and resources is not going to be helpful this month. So what seeds are you sowing, Libra? What seeds are you sowing? What does that harvest look like? If you keep going and doing things the way that you're doing them, what does that look like? And are you able to bring in some peace? What can bring you peace this month? How can you cultivate more peace in your life, more balance, opportunities for growth and expansion, not staying in tight, stagnant energy, constrictive energy, moving out of that? How can you lift out of depression or grief? How can you help be of service to others? These are all things that I feel like will be coming up this Leo season, Libra. All right, Libra, take care of yourself. If you would like a one-on-one to dive deeper into a personal situation, my info is below, and take care of yourself.